Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on adding a step line chart to a report. The step line chart is like a line chart except that the data points are connected by vertical and horizontal lines, showing a step-like progress. First, let's create a new report. I create a new report and name it Step Line Chart. To learn how to create your first report, click the link provided in this video's description. The next step is to create a dataset to assign data to the chart. I create a new data source using the JSON data connector. Name it Emission Intensity Details. And click the Connect button to create a new dataset. Name it Emission Intensity Dataset. And click the Finish button. I have also provided a link to a video on creating a data source and dataset using a JSON data connector, and a link to the JSON query in this video's description. Now, let's add a step line chart to the report. Drag and drop the chart from the item panel to the designer surface. You will see the chart properties displayed. They are divided into 13 categories based on their usage. Since we can assign any value from the database to the chart, the Data tab is enabled. The name field represents the name of the step line chart. To change the size of the chart, you can extend the corners or drag the points at the center. I resize the chart according to my requirement. Now let me assign data to the chart. I click the Data tab in the Properties panel. The Data panel opens, and dataset fields are displayed. If you have multiple datasets, you can select the required dataset by using the Dataset dropdown. The numeric columns and expressions are listed in the Measures section. And the remaining types of expressions and dimensions are listed in the Dimensions section. Drag and drop the emission intensity field from the Measures section to the Y-value section. By default, the sum aggregate function will be applied to the expression. To change the aggregate function, I click the Settings button. The context menu is displayed. I choose the aggregate option. And the list of aggregate methods are displayed. You can also change the aggregate function using the expression option. Click the Preview button. You will see the step line chart with the sum of emission intensity values. Click the Design button. I drag and drop the year field from the Measures section to the Column section. On Preview, see, the intensity value is measured against each year. You can group the fields by adding them to the Rows section. I drag and drop the Country field from the Dimensions section to the Rows section. While assigning each field, the chart is refreshed in the Design area. On Preview, the emission intensity values are grouped based on the Country field value and measured against each year. Now, I will show you how to format the step line chart. I click Properties, and the Property panel is displayed. Under the Appearance category, I change the border style to double, color to black, and thickness to 1.833. Under the Chart Area category, I enable the Show Border property. In the Border property, I change the border color to black. thickness to 2. And select the chart palette property, Pacific. Under the title category, I enter CO2, intensity analysis. Under the Node Data category, I enter Node Data to display. Under the category axis, I enter year. To customize the font in the axis title property, I click the icon next to the axis title property and select Advanced. In the Advanced properties, I change the font size to 13 and font weight to bold. Under the Value Axis category, I enter Emission Intensity and change the font size to 13 and font weight to bold. I change the minimum property value to 350 and the maximum property value to 600. Under the Miscellaneous category, I set the tooltip value to CO2, Intensity Analysis Chart. Click the Preview button. You will see the step line chart rendered in the Report Viewer control. When hovering over the chart, you will see the text entered in the tooltip property displayed. In this video, I showed you how to add a step line chart to the Report Designer control, and how it is rendered while previewing it. We are planning another video that explains the properties available in the chart report item. Stay tuned to this channel for our upcoming videos on bold reports. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.